for centuries. A patch of ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been the stage for one of the world's most enduring and terrifying mysteries. They call it the Bermuda Triangle. It's a place where the rules of reality seem to bend, where over 1,000 ships and planes have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and a chilling legacy of fear. This isn't just a legend. It's a documented phenomenon of disappearances that has baffled scientists, haunted sailors, and inspired countless theories. But what is the truth behind the myth? Is this stretch of water truly cursed by supernatural forces, or is there a scientific explanation that can finally lay these legends to rest? The story of the Bermuda Triangle truly entered the public consciousness with one of the most famous disappearances in aviation history, Flight 19. On a clear afternoon in December 1945, 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale on a routine training mission. The flight consisted of 5 experienced pilots and 9 crewmen. About 90 minutes into the flight, the lead pilot, Lieutenant Shockley Stalo, radioed in a series of increasingly frantic messages. His compasses had stopped working. He couldn't tell east from west. Everything looks wrong. Even the ocean, he reported. Despite clear weather, Taylor became convinced they were over the Gulf of Mexico and led his squadron further out into the vast Atlantic. The last words received from Flight 19 were fragmented and chilling. "We can't be sure of any direction. We're not certain where we are. It looks like we are entering white water. We're completely lost." A massive PBM Mariner seaplane was immediately dispatched to search for them, and it, too, vanished without a trace. The official Navy investigation called the incident cause unknown, cementing the triangle's deadly reputation. But Flight 19 was far from an isolated incident. The lure of the triangle is built upon a graveyard of ships and aircraft. In 1980, the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship with 309 people on board, vanished without ever sending a distress signal. No wreckage was ever found. In 1963, the SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker carrying molten sulfur, disappeared with 39 crew members. Only a few life preservers were recovered. In 1948, a commercial airliner, the Star Tiger, vanished with 31 passengers and crew on a flight from the Azores to Bermuda. The official inquiry stated that the aircraft was lost for reasons which cannot be determined. These stories share a common thread: sudden, silent disappearances, often in good weather, with no time to call for help. The sheer number of these incidents, concentrated in one specific area, defies statistical probability and points to something far more sinister than simple bad luck. So, what could possibly cause such a pattern of destruction? The theories range from the scientific to the spectacularly supernatural. One of the most popular sci-fi explanations involves alien abductions. Could advanced extraterrestrials be plucking ships and planes from our world for study? Or perhaps the lost continent of Atlantis lies submerged beneath the waves, its fabled power crystals interfering with navigation systems and dragging vessels to a watery grave. Others point to mysterious, swirling vortices that act as portals to other dimensions, explaining why no wreckage is ever found. But let's turn to what science has to say. The most compelling explanation involves a powerful and real natural phenomena. Methane hydrates deep beneath the ocean floor in this region. Vast reservoirs of methane gas are trapped in ice-like structures. Geological evidence suggests that these deposits can occasionally erupt, releasing enormous bubbles of methane gas that rise toward the surface. When a ship is caught above such a blowout, the theory goes, the water's density suddenly plummets. The ship no longer has enough buoyancy to stay afloat, and instantly sinks, without even having time to send a mayday call. For aircraft, the danger is different. A massive methane plume rising into the air could cause engine failure as the methane is sucked into the jet, create a pocket of less dense air, causing a plane to lose lift and plummet from the sky. This theory powerfully explained the sudden, silent nature of the disappearances. Another cluster of scientific explanations focuses on the environment itself. The Bermuda Triangle is one of only 2 places on Earth where a magnetic compass points towards true north rather than magnetic north. This compass variation can cause navigational errors of up to 20 degrees if not corrected, a mistake that could easily lead a lost pilot or sailor far off course into the empty ocean. Furthermore, the region is notorious for its violent and sudden weather. The Gulf Stream, a powerful, warm ocean current, cuts directly through the triangle. When cold fronts descend from North America and collide with this warm water, they can create freak localized storms that form in minutes and generate waves over 100 feet tall walls of water capable of smashing any vessel or aircraft. These weather bombs could easily explain vessels being destroyed too quickly to call for help. Despite the terrifying stories, the cold, hard statistics reveal a surprising truth. According to the U.S. Coast Guard and the world's leading insurance underwriters, the Bermuda Triangle does not have a significantly higher rate of disappearances than any other similarly trafficked part of the ocean. The area is one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world, with a high volume of pleasure boats, commercial ships, and air traffic. When you consider the sheer number of vessels, the law of averages predicts a certain number of accidents. Many of the famous mysteries become less mysterious under scrutiny. The story of Flight 19, for instance, is now largely attributed to pilot error and navigational mistakes by the inexperienced Lieutenant Taylor, compounded by the failure of the rescue plane. The legend has been fueled by sensational authors who grouped unrelated incidents, sometimes even moving wrecks, found hundreds of miles away into the triangle's boundaries to bolster their case. So, where does this leave us? The Bermuda Triangle endures not as a scientific anomaly, but as a cultural phenomenon. It is a perfect modern myth, born in the anxious post-war era and fueled by our primal fear of the unknown. The vast, deep ocean is the last great frontier on our planet, and the thought that a part of it is actively hostile to humanity is a powerful and terrifying concept. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle is a reminder that even in our age of GPS and satellite communication, the sea remains a powerful and dangerous force. It may not be a supernatural vortex, but it is a place where human error, volatile weather, and unique geological conditions can combine with tragic consequences. The real mystery of the Bermuda Triangle isn't what lies beneath the waves, but why we are so compelled to believe in the mystery itself.